Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Avs start with possession as we are now underway. Fires one. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And a nice poke check inside the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. Cutting to the slot.
Wow.
Scores! And this place is rocking and rolling now.
Well, I'm not sure what the coach said in the pregame speech, James, but it certainly worked. They came out ready to play. This is exactly how he uses his skating to his advantage. He trusts his edges, and it's almost as he's saying to the defender, come on, come with me. And the moment he knows that he's got the defender, he turns on a dime and takes the space that he's created.
The Avs get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
Right in the low slot. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. Sometimes players are just bigger and stronger than you are, and you've got to figure out a way to defend that doesn't involve pushing or checking, because you know you're not going to win that battle. In this case, he drives the net, and it's almost as if he is a Mack truck who has his own way, drives his own lane, and buries it.
The Avs have dominated in the shot department here early in this first period, and the score is reflective of that. Colorado's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Directs it on over to Taves. Now a quick pass to Landeskog. The Avs take it along the wall. Slides by the check. Hughes picks up the puck. Minnesota's got it from behind the net. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Makes his presence known on the ice. Angles it over to Tarasenko. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Nichushkin. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. From the slot, wrist shot, scores! And they're cooking now!
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender, who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and it finds its way through.
The Avs are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Eriksson Ek gained possession inside the neutral zone. Oh, that sounded like a car crash against the wall.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
And he makes the save on that play.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
More than half the frame has been played here. Colorado's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Quick pass to Brodin. Oh, great play to use the wall, handling the pass. Slides the puck across to Trenton. Here's a backhander. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides the puck over to Kiviranta.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Comes up with the stop. Kelly's got it now deep inside his own end. Moves it quickly over to Drury. And that's picked off by Bogosian. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Tries to feed it over to Kelly. Rings the bell off the post.
Minnesota's coaching staff having a tough time rallying their troops here. A real frustrating night. Nothing going their way. Not getting any bounces is indicated right there. A nice miss as it goes off the post.
The Wild have taken possession along the wall. Pinned up along the boards. Quick feed to Boldy. The Wild have the puck on the attack. The Avs have it now. And he takes the feed. The Avs looking against the half wall. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around.
Hey fans, don't forget to pick up your team calendars. They're available in section 144 at the team kiosk.
Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. Period number 2 underway here. It's been an absolute mismatch through the first 20 minutes. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Minnesota's first period couldn't have gotten any worse, James. I mean, they were flat. F-L-A-T, that is right. They did not have anything underneath them. They need a good spark here in the second period with a lot of runway, but they have a lot of ground. They got a mountain to climb.
The Avs continue to lead big here in this second period. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Denied by the goaltender.
Blackwood said a quiet night, James. He's been watching most of the game from the other end because of the offensive nature of his team tonight. But man, does he make a nice save there. And that's showing that he's emotionally engaged. He's staying prepared even though he hasn't been busy.
Slides it on over to Landeskog.
Colorado's been dominant in all areas of the game tonight, James. Right from puck drop, their sense of urgency, they've had their legs underneath them, and they've really been a wave that's just worn down their opponent.
Big time stop there. Colorado's got it against the boards. Pushes it across to Burns. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Sends the pass over. Tries it to the crease. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Gustafsson.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Shot. The Wild have taken possession in their own end. Shot. And makes the save.
Well, this is a highly entertaining game here, James. As the puck goes one way and then the other. It's a track meet out there. Coaches certainly won't like it because it means that neither team's playing strong defense. Spurgeon's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Too much traffic in the lane. Picked up along the wall by Malinsky. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. Eriksson's going to play it against the half wall. And that's off a stick. Great pressure to force the turnover by Eriksson. Here's a pass in front. Picked off in front. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. Kivaranta stick handling in his own zone. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. The Avs have it against the wall. Puck scooped up by Spurgeon. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And now he angles it across to Trennan. Sidesteps the check. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Brindley's got it in the offensive zone. They score! 4 straight goals. They're rolling now.
And talking about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on him. Man, does he ever make it look easy, the way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. I mean, he just takes off. That's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, beat everyone, and take it to the net. I mean, this guy's got some wheels.
The Avs are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
Here's a shot! Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum, but they'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Colorado's having a night, as some kids might say, Cheryl. They're balling out there here in period number 2.
Just loving it out here, James. I mean, they have had control of the play. They've been so dominant. It almost feels effortless. And when it feels effortless, you don't want it to stop. And they've got an intermission looming, and you know they want to stay on the ice.
And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sobalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Colorado's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain the energy. Let's finish this off right. Let's bring it home.
Takes the feed at the back end. And that goes off a player in front. Oh, and he missed the net. Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
Minnesota's got possession of the puck. Hughes gains the line and into the offensive zone. Here's a pass to the middle. The shot gives them nothing in front.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
And he loses control of the puck. Puck sent in, and the defensive pairing will change it up. The Avalanche have the puck against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Nelson. Here's a short pass to Manson. Moves the puck. The Avs played along the wing. Foligno's taking it from his own end. Works it across to Trenton. Nice dish from the left wing. Moves it to Brodin. Oh, he got dumped right over the boards.
Oh, that's a bit of the walk of shame, isn't it, James? He wasn't ready for that hit, and he winds up in the opponent's bench. That's a tough one.
Avoids the poke check. Reaches out with the trapper and just gets enough of it to keep it out of the net. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. To his teammate. Too much congestion in front. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Brodin. McCarron's got the puck. Sends it down low. The Avs gain possession along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. The Avs played along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Drury. Moves it quickly over to Kelly. Oh, and he had the answer on that one.
A bit of a track meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
The Avs are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Eriksson Ek's won a big draw on their own end. Poked away by Makar. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Slides it diagonally to Eriksson Ek. Great defensive play to break it up. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Puck grab by Eriksson Ek. Gaining momentum up along the side. Dumps it into the O-zone. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Quick feed to Boldy. Here's a chance, and he shuts the door on that. Nice feed from the boards. And the goaltender manages to get a pad on that one. And that's poked away. 32 seconds left on the clock. Feeds the puck across to Makar. Here's a short pass to Taves. Broken up at center. Feeling all sorts of heat in the defensive end, trying to clear. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, the home fans acknowledging what they just saw tonight. Here he is on the backhand. Scores! And Denver's on their feet after that
one. Anytime you're getting jostled by a defender and they're trying to shove or push you off the puck, you have to find ways to get low and maintain your balance on your edges. And he does a fabulous job of it while maintaining possession because he's got great hands. But most importantly, I think it's the will, the second effort to stay on that puck that leads to the goal.
Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The final horn sounds, and it's time to soak it all in. A strong effort in the defensive end for them as they deliver the shutout here, Cheryl.
Yeah, real connected defensive unit that kept the puck away from the middle of the ice. But you try to talk about the goaltender. I mean, he was outstanding in this game, tracking the puck, anticipating play, and most importantly, redirecting rebounds to safety. I thought that was one of his signature things to his game today that helped them win.
Thanks so much for joining us here. It was a fun one to call, and we will see you soon. For all of us here at EA Sports, stay safe.